I've never seen a game like the Sunday Night Football game to wrap up week number 1 of the 2025 season. And I know that sounds like an exaggeration. It sounds like hyperbole. It sounds like I'm just saying it. Game, as I said in the instant reaction that I shot on my phone last night before passing out because I didn't know what hemisphere I was on. But I've got to say, words like crazy, insane, I've never seen that before, it gets thrown around a little bit too often in our sports conversation world when it doesn't merit it. I've never seen a game like that. That was crazy, nuts, and insane.
Yeah.
That was as wild an affair as you can see. And just don't take my word for it. I think you would agree, everyone in this room, whoever's watching us or listening to us would agree, that you've never seen a game like that. And I've got a statistic to back it up. Buffalo becomes the first team in NFL history to be down by 15 or more points with under 4 minutes left and win the game in regulation. We've seen it before happen in overtime. We've never seen it not go to overtime. We've never seen somebody just say, we don't need extra time. We're going to take care of it right now. Only the second time, and it's, I guess if you're 57, 58 years old, you've never seen a game like this if you're a Buffalo Bills fan. Only the second time in Buffalo franchise history they've come back from 15 or more points entering the fourth quarter and won. The last time was, of course, against the New York Jets in the regular season, obviously. 1967. They were down 17-0. They won 20-17. And then for all of us to settle in and say, okay, let's see the very first ever week 1 matchup between the last 2 MVPs of the league and see what happens. Let's see if it can live up to the billing. And then Lamar Jackson comes out and has an 18th career game with 200 or more passing yards and 70 or more rushing yards. That's the most all-time. The only other player who's had more than 11 such, he's the only player to have more than 11 such career games. The only ones who have 11 such career games are Russell Wilson and the guy he beat it looked like he was beating last night, and Josh Allen. It's the 15th career game with a passer rating for Jackson of 140 or better. He's now 5 behind Aaron Rodgers, 5th on the all-time list for such a thing. Oh, and there's Derrick Henry. There's Derrick Henry doing Derrick Henry things. I've said this before. I'll say it again. By the way, I'm so glad that years ago, we got to find the exact date where I said this guy's a Hall of Famer. I think it was about 5 years ago.
It was around 2020.
It was. I said that.
But he wasn't when you said it.
Okay, good enough. But I saw what was coming, which is
You did call it. You did call it.
And I'll say, again, what I've said here multiple times as well. Nobody runs the ball in such a way that you can imagine what it sounds like. As he
wow.
The whistling of air, the whoosh, or in the way that his quarterback has described him, the ka-chow he has. Since we're on Disney Plus, I should make a Pixar Cars reference. He did call him Lightning McQueen, and he does look like Lightning McQueen when he runs.
McQueen.
He does look like he's faster than fast.
Yeah, but he's so much bigger than Lightning McQueen.
So massive. He's like Lightning McQueen in Tomater's body.
Hey,
There you go.
that's funny.
There you go.
Holy smokes.
That's funny right there.
It's insane.
He recorded his 13th career game with 150 or more rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. He's now tied all-time with Jim Brown, who he passed, and the all-time rushing touchdowns list yesterday. He now has the most games of 150 or more rushing yards at age 30 or older, second most tied with Tiki, one behind Sweetness. He did that last night. He's now come up with 7 straight games with a touchdown against the Bills. He did all that. And then DeAndre Hopkins gets targeted for the first time. And he comes up with a circus touchdown catch. And Zay Flowers is running like the wind after the catch. Wide ass open. We saw all of that last night. And then we saw, like I saw Friday night calling in YouTube, a fire drill game winner to cap it all off from a guy who's 80 years old who was sitting on his couch on Thursday, and Matt Prater. Matt Prater was sitting at home because Bass was deep under the sea. He was out. Let's call up Matt Prater and get him on a plane, on a red eye. On a red eye. Do kickers not get private jets?
No. He should after that.
They folded his 41-year-old ass into a seat. They made him go through security.
Hope he's TSA pre-check.
And he was the one who ended the first half on a field goal that we didn't think was going to happen because the Ravens were already having sandwiches in the locker room. They ran off the field. And, John Hussey's just like, Ravens, hold on a minute, come back. You gotta stop a field goal. And those 3 points were pretty damn big.
Yeah.
And we saw the Bills try 1 2-pointer after another, and couldn't get it. We thought they were chasing points and they were out of it. Bills fans left. The Ravens doinked their last extra point.
Doink.
Am I missing anything?
The slap in the head.
Lamar shoving that dude.
Well, I mean,
listen,
you shouldn't touch fans, and the league, I think, will fine him.
Don't touch the players.
But don't touch the players. That dude deserved a shove.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
What are you doing?
He was well within his rights to do that, I think.
I mean, the thing that's crazy, if you told me someone was going to throw an object on the field like it was a WNBA game, it would have been in Buffalo. It was somewhere else. What the hell happened yesterday?
And it was green.
Whole bunch of stuff.
What is happening? Based on last Sunday night, what a game. And the whole country watched it. I don't know if we're going to see another game like that this year, and I can't believe I'm saying that in this sport where anything can happen, obviously.
I hope you're wrong, because
you and me both.
Glorious.
But we got a clubhouse leader, and it was the Sunday night football game, 81 points. It's the most points the Ravens have ever scored in their franchise history and lost. The Bills have now been involved in all 3 games since 2023 in which a team allowed 40 more points despite winning the game. Buffalo beat Baltimore last night, beat Detroit 48-42 in Week 15. And if you remember, that was the week after they scored 40 and lost to the Rams. What the hell did we see last night? Look at that chart. Look at that chart.
Wow.
From ESPN Analytics, right here on Disney Plus and the ESPN app everywhere. The Ravens were damn near 100% ready to win, and then off the cliff like Thelma and freaking Louise. So, there's that. What a game, and what a win for the Bills, because they're not only one up on the rest of the AFC East, which they've won for the last, let me look it up, 19 years, it feels like. And they're also up one on the Ravens. They're also one up on the Chiefs and the Texans. Coming into the year, you're like, okay, those Final Four might be the Final Four in the AFC again. Baltimore, Bills, Texans, Chiefs. Only one of them's 1-0, and it's the Buffalo Bills. And you got to also feel, this being the first game of the final season of Highmark, they wore a patch, commemorative patch, last night. Maybe there's fairy dust in that place. They have that feeling walking off. You have Josh Allen after the game? There he is. Roll it.
It took everybody there. Just proud of our team for staying in it. No one on the sideline blinked. Down 15 points, whatever we were, with 5-6 minutes left. Staying with it. Fans leaving, the stadium. You got to play this game for 60 minutes, and that's a really good outfit that we just played. And, God willing, we take care of business how we're supposed to, and how we think we will. It's probably a team we'll see again. So, they're a greatly coached team. Hats off to them for having a really good game plan. But we stuck in there, and I'm just proud of our guys.
Fourth reigning MVP with 4 more offensive touchdowns in week 1 of the season. The others are named Brady, Favre, and Thurman Thomas, who is now second on the all-time rushing touchdown list for the Buffalo Bills. That's right. Josh Allen is now the biggest touchdown maker with his legs in the history of the Buffalo Bills. 20th career primetime start in week 1 for Josh Allen. And he won it. When his 20th career primetime start in week 1. That's what I'm saying. So now he's 6 behind Mahomes for the most quarterback wins since 2018 in prime time. 7th career game with 2 or more passing touchdowns, 2 or more rushing touchdowns. That's the most all time. He's now 3 clear of Steve Young in that regard. I mean, what more can you say about him? What more can you say about this guy other than the fact that he is the MVP of last year and what we just saw last night? Because you knew every single time the Ravens made a mistake, this guy was going to make it cash. He wasn't just going to punt it away or run out of downs. He took advantage of it. When Derrick Henry put the ball on the turf, you just knew he was going to score. You knew it. You felt it. You sensed it. It was going to happen. Just didn't know he was going to find a tight end named Hawes. Was he taken in the Pasquantino guillotine league?
I don't think
we were
so.
down because we were down a TE4 just at that point in time.
It was slim pickings at the
honestly,
end,
Coleman, Keon, what a great game! 8 catches, 112 yards. Most of them in those final. I mean, the ball bounced off his own player into his hands in the end zone.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, I've talked about this game long enough. I'm remembering crazy ass stuff I didn't mention before.
Well, the best thing Keon did, Rich,
Unbelievable.
is not scoring at the end of the game, really.
Yeah.
Him getting tripped up.
Well, I mean, he would have given the Ravens one last shot.
Yeah.
They had the ball back with like 40 seconds.
And it
left.
ended with a fire drill score with no time left. And I saw one of those at the end of the first half from Harrison Butker in Brazil. Matt Prater. He's played a gajillion games.
Yeah,
Great question asked of him. Here, listen to the response.
You've played for a long time in this league. Have you been a part of a game that crazy?
Yeah, we had some crazy years in Denver with Tebow back then. yeah. So, yeah.
All right, you got me.
And I've
All right, you got me.
mea culpa, because I was there for one of those Tebow time. I was there. Well, Thursday night game
Jets
against
game, right?
Against the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tim Tebow for 3.5 quarters looked like he was
terrible.
throwing his hand. He was throwing the ball with his feet.
You always
and
say
then,
that.
and then 4 minutes to go, he turned into Steve Young.
Yep.
Or Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, he's running too.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.